showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Short pass finds the tight end. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Cardinals offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner of college.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. No press here. The defense backing away. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. And the Cardinals will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally and get some points out of this possession? Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play. Here comes a late flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. That string in a row. His passing game out of sync. Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Wrap down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Moss. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away with a second time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Gets into space at the 50. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Makes the grab. It's Tate.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. It's no good. And with The score will stay right where it is.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Handoff to the back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Moss. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Plus coverage now from the secondary. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And the Cardinals are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, it's Brown. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense. field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Saying. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it second and short. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Scanning the field. It's Saying. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. The completion picks up about 8 yards. That sets up a fourth down play now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. They're going to run it here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second and goal for the offense. it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Moss. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
The Cardinals will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just wanted a scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
As we'll kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball for 31.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
To throw, it's Moss. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the Cardinals will send the punt team onto the field. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He finds some space. An impressive spin there. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Moss. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. An inside give now from the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's got it with room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll drop back here on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now at 25. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ohio State has the lead here after one. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. He makes Makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he'll be brought down.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Lacey.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Ball handed off. Crosses the 35. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now,
the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Throwing off play action. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. First down and more. He's still running. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Punt over the middle. It's Smith. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here. Organize and preserve as much. possible.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Saying. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Leaning on the run game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
On first down, it's play action. Over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Cardinals. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense to keep this a 5-point game in the fourth quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Over the middle, it's Lacey. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set, here's 2nd down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.